The wolf overall comes as a reminder of who you are. And maybe you've forgotten who you are, but the wolf is reminding you right now you are capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. Hello, mystical light beings, and welcome to Lena Mystic, where we embrace our spiritual awakenings by identifying our personal power and authentic self. Today, I'm here to talk to you guys about the wolf spirit animal, the spiritual symbolism behind the wolf, why it appears to you, the messages that it's giving you when it appears, whether it is a trinket, whether it's on TV, whether it's in paintings, wherever the wolf is appearing to you or calling out to you, even in your dreams. This spiritual symbolism stated in this video will help you to understand what it's saying to you specifically. In this video, I'm first going to talk about the curious facts about the wolf and the way the wolf lives in its life. Wolves are actually the largest members of the Canidae family. Other members of the Canidae family are like your house dogs or the domestic dogs and foxes as well. But wolves are the largest known member of the Canidae family. They are extremely strategic and live intelligently. And what's very shocking and curious to me was that I found out the alphas are the only ones that breed in the pack. Now, it really reminds me how strategic and intelligent they are, because scientists believe they actually do this to ensure that the members that are created within the pack are created by the alphas, and they're the strongest that could possibly be created. Because just think about it, if the alphas are the strongest and they're the wisest, then why not them be the only ones to breed? Not only that, but scientists also believe that the reason why the alphas are the only ones that breed is because there would be incest in the pack, and scientists think that they don't want incest to happen. I'm not really sure how true that is, but it sounds pretty intelligent to me. In other words, the pack is mostly consistent of the offspring or the family members of the alphas. So it could be uncles, aunts, and children, even grandparents. So yeah, just think about that. It would be kind of weird if a grandparent was having intimate moments with an uncle or an aunt or even a grandchild. So yeah, wolves are pretty smart, and I like the way they think, okay? A pack normally averages within around the 6 wolves range. However, it could be anywhere between 3 to even 36 wolves in the pack. And once again, it is actually a rule that the alphas are the only ones allowed to mate in the pack. So the other members of the pack are not allowed to breed. They will be punished for that. And another thing that the alphas are blessed with is being the first ones to eat during a kill. So they get dinner first and breakfast and lunch first, okay? So they are pretty blessed. They get to breed and they get to eat first. I mean, what else could you ask for? Wolves are generally very caring, and they give a lot of love to the older wolves in the pack and even the injured wolves in the pack, and they teach and they nurture and they help the youth as well. So as society may fear wolves, wolves are actually pretty nurturing and loving and protecting for their families in their packs. Alpha wolves are extremely important to their pack, so much so that just something happening to both of the alphas could decimate the whole pack, or the whole pack could just dissolve because they wouldn't know how to survive without their alpha, or they would have to go find, another pack to be a part of. Betas, as you may or may not know, are the second in command. So when the alphas are away, all of the other members will report to betas, and betas enforce the laws of the alphas and the rules of the alphas. So they are highly intelligent. It sounds very much like military. They're very, very intelligent and strategic, and they have a process. The male betas will normally support the male alpha, and the female betas will normally support the female alphas. And the female alphas really just give caring and nurturing to the pups. And of course, they help out the male alpha as well. And they enforce laws and rules as well. And then you have the mid-ranking wolves, which are normally the aunts, uncles, elder wolves, prior betas, prior alphas as well. And apparently they tend to cause the most issues in the pack pack, and I do wonder if it's because they used to be leaders at one point and it's kind of hard to follow the lead of someone that's younger than you or one that is younger than you, and just following new laws could be kind of weird for someone, especially when they were the ones that enforced the laws to begin with. Then you have Omegas who come after, and they're more timid than the rest of the pack, and they kind of keep to themselves more so. They are kind of considered or similar to outsiders, like human outsiders, people who kind of keep to themselves outside of the norm. And they're seen as stress relievers because they initiate so much play, so they do have a gift for lightening up the crowd. Their average speed is 5 miles per hour. However, they can get up to 31 to 37 miles per hour. The fastest recorded speed of a wolf by the Arctic wolf in 2021 was 46 miles per hour. And they have an incredible jaw-crushing power where they can crush 400 to 1,500 pounds per square inch. So they could basically crush the femur of a moose in only just like 6 bites. So I know that I can barely even get my teeth into a moose. So just thinking about how they can just into a moose is incredible. I mean, think about how a moose, like you run into a moose with your car's messed up, your car's done for, your car's totaled. So a wolf can do that. They can crush a moose. I mean, have we ever really thought about how incredible and scary that is? They also have a feature like kind of embedded that they can tell distinct facial expressions. So they know many different facial expressions, and they can tell them from each other as well without verbal communication. The way they communicate is through posture, vocalization, expressions, and many other ways. I mean, who knows how many ways that they communicate. I know there's probably energy as well in this instinct that we all have as animals. And a cool fact that I found out was that the howl that we are so familiar with is actually for lone wolves or wolves that got lost from the pack to find themselves back to the pack. So I thought that was very fascinating. Barking and growling are typically warning signs. They could be warning other pack members. Whimpering, of course, signifies vulnerability. This just gives you a little taste of how intelligent wolves are and how well they communicate with one another. So now that we've talked about some awesome curious facts, let's get into the spiritual symbolism behind wolves. So this is what you came here for. So just so you know, wolves come at a time that they need to be heard. The message needs to be heard and received. So if you feel drawn to this video, there's a message that you were meant to receive. So keep watching to find out specifically why wolves are appearing to you. So let's talk about how wolves are incredibly intelligent, and they have this embedded wisdom, instinct, and this cunning about them. You have that same instinct, that cunning, and that intuition within you. So it's time that you start using that to your abilities. You know when things are right, you know when things don't feel right. You know when to leave places or when to not go somewhere or when to go somewhere. And it's like this embedded wisdom. It's time you start enhancing it by listening to it more. The more you listen to this inner instinct, this inner knowing, the more powerful it will become. The easier it will be to listen to it. Anytime your intuition shows up, embody that wolf spirit and trust that energy as if it's like a pack that's keeping you together, as if that is your support system. The second reason you're probably seeing the wolf or it's appearing to you is you need to be more of a team player at this time. Maybe you're carrying all the burdens alone by yourself. It is so important that you allow people to support you and people to help you during this process. You're doing massive things. Allow yourself to be supported at this time. Even though you're a leader in life, being a team player is still crucial and important. And anytime you're making any big decisions for a team or a family or a pack of individuals, it's time you also confront them and you ask them what they feel fits them best as well. So keep in mind their strengths, their weaknesses, what they can handle and what they can't handle. And it's okay to challenge their abilities a little bit, but also be careful that you're not making anyone feel like an outsider or that they're not included. So think about your team members as if they are a pack. They make that pack. The alphas can only be alphas if they have their pack following behind them, if they have their pack's support. So just keep that in mind as you're leading. Remember that it's important as a team, you play as a collective. And also another very significant thing about leadership is that it involves a lot of transparency and honesty. So be willing to be honest and transparent with your team members, your family, your loved ones. This will help your team to be more of a collective and more just stronger overall, because you all feel more connected and more honest with each other. The third reason is it's time to turn those losses into wins, okay? You're not a loser, you're a winner because you keep going. So keep going, okay? You have the power that you need to take these steps. Anything that is coming and smacking you in the face, stop that crap, shut it down, and try to figure out how you can navigate it, because nothing can overcome you unless you allow it to, or you believe that it's capable of overcoming you. So change your mindset and know that things are not working against you, but hey, things are working in your favor. So figure out how you can make it work better in your favor, how you can bless your situation more. You are incredibly resourceful, so sometimes these obstacles that you have are really just opportunities to see how resourceful you are, see how capable you are, and how you are able to create something, everything from nothing. And that is honestly a gift. Not a lot of people know how to create something from nothing. So just recognize that gift and give gratitude that God gifted you with that ability, because it is incredible. So ask yourself at this time, what battle or battles are you facing, and how can you overcome them and make them beautiful and turn them into an opportunity rather than an obstacle? The fourth reason is it's time to take some lessons from the Omegas. Have some fun, incorporate fun into your life, get out there, meet new people, laugh a little, play games with yourself, just enjoy life, because life doesn't have to be so serious. The Omegas come at a time where they're like, hey, let's have some fun, why are y'all fighting? Like, why are y'all fighting? Come on, let's have some fun. So you're kind of like that peacemaker for everyone else. Also be that peacemaker for your spirit whenever you need it. When you feel like you're going down into a deep, dark hole, navigate it through exploration instead of anger and frustration. Try to navigate those feelings and those experiences with an exploring eye, seeing it as it's not just you, but like you're having an outer body experience, and you can see things as they are instead of seeing things against you. Okay, so have a little fun, live a little, laugh more, let yourself be excited, let that inner child out sometimes, and just really embrace all that life has to offer. If you've been working a lot, it's time to also set aside time on your schedule to do something that's fun, whether it's a walk or getting some ice cream or looking at the stars, whatever it is. Just incorporate more fun, more experience into your life. Think about those moments that make you feel truly alive and present, and do more of that. Fun is not a distraction, it's a form of medication, okay? It's medicine for you and your spirit. So incorporate more of it into your life. Think of it as your daily dose of medication, your daily dose of medicine. Fun is so important to feel alive. The next reminder and the last reminder is that you are protected. You have divine support right now. So follow that divine guidance, follow that divine alignment, and trust that you are supported at this time. You're on the right path. You truly are. Just keep taking those steps forward. And when you feel like your journey's being changed a little, redirect yourself, okay? And pray that you can be told what direction to go into and how to move forward, how to take those next steps, how to breathe, okay? And when you feel any fear, just visualize what it's like to be a wolf, and how, yes, they may feel fear, but they're brave enough to keep going. They have enough courage to keep going. So embody that courage in your life, and ask yourself, how can you radiate more of the wolf spirit? Because it's appearing to you to show you that you're supported. So how can you radiate more of that energy within your own spirit? This is also a sign that you have support around you. You have different earth guides, you have different supporters in your life. Try to navigate and figure out who those people are, who is your tribe, and who supports you, and who loves you unconditionally, and who even just loves you, you know? And look at those people and give gratitude to source, to the divine. Wow, I have some great people in my life. And if you feel you can't point out anyone in your life yet, it's time to start exploring and welcoming yourself into matching vibrational energies around you. So finding yourself in more areas that are similar to you and that accept you for who you are. No matter where you are, support and protection is provided to you. So give thanks for that. And not only do you have support from others and protection from others, but you are also capable of that same thing for yourself. So give yourself that love, that protection, that strength, that compassion, that understanding. Give yourself all that you feel you need, because you have that within yourself as well. You'll find that you've often used power and strength to protect others. When are you going to offer that same thing to yourself? When are you going to extend that same power and protection to yourself? Now is the time. That's what the wolf is reminding you. The wolf overall comes as a reminder of who you are. And maybe you've forgotten who you are, but the wolf is reminding you right now you are capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. So embody the wolf spirit, be confident as you progress in your journey, and just give grace to yourself and honor yourself, your higher self, for who you are. Thank you so much for watching. Breathe easy. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And if you would like a personal reading or Reiki attunement, then you can book me on my website, lenamysticoracle.com. And once again, shout out to y'all. I love you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day or your evening or whatever you're going through right now. Enjoy the rest of your journey, and I'll see you guys in another video.